हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, एक बम्बू का ये तंबू है, वो एक बम्बू हट जाएगा तो ये पूरा तंबू गिर जाएगा. So that is the situation in BJP right now.
What was your main trigger right now to shift over to this faction?
It was not a single trigger. It was a series of triggers. BJP locally here, the BJP leaders were not treating any of Shinde Saab's leaders properly in this situation also. Every project was stopped. Every work we did had hurdles in it. Putting a pothole banner in Dombivali triggered them to get my bodyguards out, put political cases on me.
This is that happy khadda day.
Happy khadde.
So, matlab, thoda, if you can explain, how does it work? Do you first decide where, like that you're going to Uddhav Thackeray? Do you speak to Uddhav Thackeray first, then Eknath Shinde, or?
No, I had a conversation with.
But if Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, again forms a coalition with BJP, because Maharashtra politics mein, I think as voters we have also understood pata nahi what is going to happen when.
No.
Will you accept it?
No, but it is the situation is not like that now. Situation is very different in state now. Uddhav Saab will never take a decision like that. You said ki it is not, anything is possible in Maharashtra.
Game of Thrones.
Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj, these were the leaders of BJP. Gopinath Munde, these were leaders of BJP, and BJP was a party of leaders. Now BJP is surrounded by one single party.
Abhi, there's a term for it, washing machine phenomena, which several leaders from your party, Uddhav ji, recently Sharad ji has also said that Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena leaders were promised a few years ago that if they switch over, then the cases will go away. Are you aware of any such deal? Was it explicitly said?
No, I'm not aware of that. But
hello and welcome to Newslaundry Interviews. We're joined today by Dipesh Mhatre, who is MVA's candidate from the Dombivali region. Dipesh is a Shiv Sena leader from the region who recently crossed over from the Eknath Shinde faction to the Uddhav Thackeray faction. We're going to be speaking to Dipesh today about the two different factions of Shiv Sena, the split, why he crossed over to Uddhav Thackeray, and the biggest problems in his constituency. Hi Dipesh, thank you so much for joining us.
yes.
So I think we can all agree that no matter what the results, this is going to be a very unique election in Maharashtra with two different factions of Shiv Sena directly contesting against each other. But if we can go back a little to June 2022, when Eknath Shinde and several other Shiv Sena leaders rebelled and eventually formed a different party, if you can take us through what happened then and what was your role or how you felt at the time?
No, in 2019, when the state elections were conducted, BJP tried to demolish all local parties at that time. And because of that, Uddhav Thackeray, the leader of our party, he took a decision to make a new alliance. And the alliance was with Rashtravadi and Congress.
Right.
Of course. And with that alliance, we formed a new government, which was of Mahavikas Aghadi, and that government was running well. In COVID situation, Uddhav Thackeray was the only person who was working day night to save the lives of people in whole state. After that, just at the end of the COVID, when the just COVID was ending, already BJP had many plans to destroy local parties.
Okay.
When we had 21 years of alliance with BJP. But BJP's strategy and BJP's planning is always like that it never support the state parties who has worked with them. So their planning is always that ki whichever state parties are working with them and with the help of which parties they growed in the state, and after growing above that party, they try to demolish the parties which are in the state. And same thing happened in Maharashtra, and with the help of some other parties, they tried to break Shiv Sena apart. And because of that, Uddhav Thackeray was removed from the chair of CM. And that time we had some pressures, we had some local problems. Because of that, I I had to go. It was a forceful situation for me, and because of that, I had to go to Eknath Shinde fraction, and it was a very hard decision for me also to take, because in a party where we have worked for many years, and it was like a family party. Matlab, Shiv Sena is not a party with which is like a corporate party. It is a family organization where a family attachment with everyone is there. So it was very difficult situation for me also. And I went to Eknath Shinde for a time period. And after that, when it was a good situation for me and good situation for Maharashtra also, I had to switch, because BJP locally here, the BJP leaders were not treating any of Shinde Saab's leaders properly in this situation also. So that's why I had to shift from Shinde Saab to Uddhav
What was your main trigger right now to shift over to this faction?
It was not a single trigger. It was a series of triggers. When I was working with Eknath Shinde, usually Ravindra Chavan was never supporting development in Dombivali. Every project was stopped. Every work we did had hurdles in it. So we need to, when I was talking to Eknath Shinde also, every work Eknath Shinde did, they came and put some hurdles into that work. After that, it was all the Karyakartas of Shinde Gut, Shinde fraction, were troubled horribly in this constituency especially. And after that, when I was traveling to Solapur for a party work, my family was with me. I was coming back from Solapur. Suddenly a call came to my bodyguards who were present from state government of Maharashtra, and they were asked to get out of my car and leave the VIP and come back to Mumbai. So my family was there. I was not able to understand what is the situation, and my family also was disturbed because of this. So we came back and we came to know this is done by these BJP leaders who were thinking ki I have put banners for potholes in Dombivali. So putting a pothole banner in Dombivali triggered them to get my bodyguards out, put political cases on me.
This is that happy khadda day.
Happy khadde. It was a happy khadde.
But had you done that?
No, it was situation ki from last 2-3 months, the pothole situation and road situation was very difficult in Dombivali. And some people in Dombivali who are active socially had put banners on buses also for the potholes. Then what happened? Some guys in Dombivali who were active socially had put banners on roads on Ravindra Chavan's birthday, wishing him happy khadde. So that was a trigger point. Cases were filed against me. Cases were filed against my colleagues. And it was a very difficult situation that when you are raising voice against some work which are not done in Dombivali, filing cases on my people, my colleagues, me, it was a very difficult situation, and I thought ki it is not good now to stay with these people. I have to switch, and that was a trigger point when I decided to switch from Shinde. And one more situation was there. When this was happening, no one from Shinde's fraction was able to reach me ki what is happening with our party leader who is working in Dombivali. So that was my trigger point, and I took a decision to switch from.
So you're saying despite being allies in Thane, Dombivali region, Shiv Sena and BJP do not work well together.
No.
And this
now
is
also,
Eknath Shinde's home district.
Now also there is a situation like that ki BJP and Shinde fraction is not working in allies. You will see the situation yesterday also. One of the BJP leaders in Dombivali has been he has given the notice of Tadipar. So you can see ki BJP leader is getting notice of Tadipar in Dombivali region. So there is not a good situation between these two parties. So I thought कि working with these people is not good. So I took a decision to come with Uddhav Saab, and now I'm working with him from last 2-3 months.
और आपने बोला था कि you were forced to side with Eknath Shinde at that time. अगर थोड़ा you can tell us what were the circumstances that...
Circumstances was very difficult. This was the constituency of CM's son, Shrikant Shinde. So it was very difficult for us. We were very close friends. Shrikant Shinde, Eknath Shinde Sahab also is a good leader, and there was very close relation between us also. Because we were working, this all, Shrikant Shinde, Eknath Shinde sir, this all people, we were working with Uddhav Saab from last many years. So we had a good bonding because he was the leader of our district. So we had good bondings, and there were some obligations also. So I had to switch. So that was not a great situation for me.
Was there a legal case that you were being in any way?
Yeah, there were some notices filed against me. There were some complaints filed against me. So it was a difficult situation for me. But I had to switch at that time.
There's a term for it, washing machine phenomena, which several leaders from your party, Uddhav ji, recently Sharad ji has also said that Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena leaders were promised a few years ago that if they switch over, then the cases will go away. Are you aware of any such deal? Was it explicitly said?
No, I'm not aware of that. But BJP, working style of BJP in state is very difficult. From 2014, it is a different situation for BJP. It is not the original BJP which was of Lal Krishna Advani, which was of Atalji. They were that BJP was BJP of thoughts, BJP of policies, BJP of ethics. But the BJP which is working after 2014, there are no ethics, there are no principles. BJP now is working like a corporate party. In Dombivali also, it is not BJP, it Team Ravindra Chavan. So they never say it is a BJP government. They always say it's Modi government. The BJP now is surrounded around a single person. In before 2014, it was not like that. It was BJP with leadership. BJP, Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj, these were the leaders of BJP. Gopinath Munde, these were leaders of BJP, and BJP was a party of leaders. Now BJP is surrounded by one single party. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, एक बम्बू का तंबू है, वो एक बम्बू हट जाएगा तो ये पूरा तंबू गिर जाएगा. So that is the situation in BJP right now.
So, is there any truth to the fact that BJP threatens opposition leaders with cases, and if you switch, the cases go away?
Yes, it is there. It was happened with me also. 2014, Paramveer Singh was commissioner of police of this district, and there were corporation elections going on that time. He called me and he was threatening me, Paramveer Singh sir. He was threatening me to switch my party to BJP. So it is not that now BJP is doing that. BJP's mentality is like that, ki take the leaders from all parties and make our party big. Now you see, from 2014 to 2024, BJP is not original BJP. All other party leaders are there. Ashok Chavan, who had allegations. We have Ajit Pawar. These all leaders are from other parties who are enemies of this BJP. Now they are in BJP. So there is no party with difference. BJP used to say we are party with difference, but it is not party with difference. Now it's party with all congressmen, all other party men are there in BJP. That is the BJP. It is not, BJP is different from 2014. Although BJP workers are always trying to demolish all the local parties which are in state. It is BJP's policy, Shata Pratishata Bhajapa. This policy from 2014 कि पूरे जो local parties हैं उनको demolish कर दो, उनको नेस्तनाबूद कर दो, so that we can rule in the leadership.
But if Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena again forms a coalition with BJP, because Maharashtra politics mein, I think as voters we have also understood pata nahi what is going to happen when.
No.
Will you accept it?
No, but it is the situation is not like that now. Situation is very different in state now. Uddhav Sahab will never take a decision like that. You said ki it is not, anything is possible in Maharashtra.
Game of Thrones.
But I don't think Uddhav Thackeray Sahab will take such a decision, because BJP has already done lot of things to break Shiv Sena. See, BJP never tried to break Congress in Maharashtra. They never tried to break other parties in Maharashtra. They tried to break Rashtravadi and Shiv Sena.
Because regional.
Yes, these are regional parties, and especially Shiv Sena, because Shiv Sena was the main leader in Maharashtra who were taking all the Hindu votes. So BJP break Shiv Sena for that Hindu votes which were going to Shiv Sena, which Bhajapa thinks it's their उनकी पूरी मक्तेदारी है उस भाजपा को, लगता है कि हिंदू वोट्स, तो उसके लिए वो हिंदू पार्टी को ही तोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं हमेशा.
And Dipesh, you are one of the first, I think, leaders from the Shiv Sena who has crossed over in Thane from Eknath Shinde's to Uddhav Thackeray faction. Yeah. And ये Thane एकनाथ शिंदे का होम डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, उसकी पकड़ भी यहाँ पे काफी है. लास्ट टाइम व्हेन आई वाज कवरिंग लोकसभा इलेक्शंस, इट वाज 1 out of 15 people would say they will vote for Uddhav Thackeray. So he has a very strong base here. How difficult or not difficult has the fight been?
No, I had switched from Eknath Shinde's faction to Uddhav Thackeray Sahab. It was difficult for me to switch because I was very close to many people in Shiv Sena also. But situation was like that कि I had to switch. And Shinde Sahab has got strong hold on this district because he was the leader of Shiv Sena also before this everything happened, and after that also. It was difficult for me, but I told them कि I need to switch. And there was no problem for me from Eknath Shinde side.
So thoda, if you can explain, how does it work? Do you first decide where, like that you're going to Uddhav Thackeray? Do you speak to Uddhav Thackeray first, then Eknath Shinde, or?
No, I had a conversation with Eknath Shinde sir.
Okay.
I told him that it is very difficult to work with BJP in this constituency. So he was saying कि नहीं आप हमको युति धर्म पालना पड़ेगा. बट आई टोल्ड हिम कि युति धर्म सिर्फ हम पालते हैं, वो सामने वाले युति धर्म नहीं पालते. तो ड्यूरिंग श्रीकांत शिंदे's इलेक्शन ऑल्सो बीजेपी वॉज ट्राइंग टू टेक दिस सीट फ्रॉम श्रीकांत शिंदे. दे वर ऑलवेज सेइंग ये बीजेपी की सीट है, हमको चाहिए. ये अनुराग ठाकुर ने आके भी यहाँ पे, अनुराग ठाकुर ऑल्सो सेड कि दिस इज अ बीजेपी सीट, वी वांट दिस. There are many corporators who are from BJP. तो BJP is not good for allies. जो उनके allies है उनको ही खत्म करने की कोशिश BJP करती है हमेशा. तो because of that, I told Eknath Shinde कि it is not possible for me to work with BJP. So you take some decision or take this seat to Shiv Sena. तो he said नहीं यूटी में तो it can't happen. So I said कि यूटी में इनके साथ काम करना मेरे लिए difficult है. So I need to switch. And then I met Uddhav Thackeray Sahab, and it was a happy ending.
Happy reunion.
Yes.
I saw his response also when he said that you guys were forced into it, but he has a policy कि गद्दारों power के लिए जो गए वो वापस नहीं आएंगे. And थोड़ा constituency पे भी आते हैं. आपने I think more than 1 महीना काफी campaigning किया है. क्या main मुद्दे हैं इस region के?
It has been long campaigning from last 3 months. From last 3 months before Ganpati, we started this campaign. I am son of this soil, so this is my home ground. So I don't have to get the problems from. मेरे को problems लोगों से मालूमात करने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं problems को already जानता था. But basic problems मैंने लोगों तक पहुंच के मैंने एक परिवर्तन यात्रा निकाली, जिसमें I walked more than 100 kilometers in this Parivartan Yatra. And this Parivartan Yatra was a game changer for me and my team also. Because we got to get raw data from people, what people want. Actually, this should happen in politics. What people need is very important. What a politician needs is not important. So I have worked on that. What my people of this constituency need from me and what are their expectations. And after meeting these people, I made my manifesto.
Okay.
And so my manifesto is of people's talk. मैंने जो मेरा मैनिफेस्टो बनाया है ये पब्लिक से आया हुआ रॉ डेटा है और रॉ प्रॉब्लम्स मैंने इसमें निकाले. Basically, the big problem in Dombivali is we stay 40 kilometers away from the capital of business capital or financial capital of India, and we are facing problems of water supply.
Okay.
Our MLA is a state PWD minister. We are facing problems of potholes. We don't have footpaths. We don't have a civil hospital in our Dombivali. We are facing the problems of public health. These are basic problems of Dombivali. From last 15 years, BJP is ruling this constituency. The person who is leading this constituency is a state minister for 2.5 years, and now he is cabinet minister for more than 3 years. Situation is that being a minister for 5 years, people have to find basic problems, water, gutter, meter. These are basic problems of people in this constituency. If we are facing these problems, what is the use of giving vote to such people who are leading this constituency for the last 15 years but not able to solve basic problems also? Basic infrastructure is very important for a city, but this Dombivali has not got developed because there were many problems of political leaders. You will be surprised. From Dombivali, every day 350,000 people travel to Mumbai for jobs, and 350,000 people come back in the evening. So railway is the main issue in Dombivali. People need to travel for 2 hours from Dombivali to Mumbai, and in the evening they travel for 2 hours from back to home. So 4 hours of this productivity, my young generation people, उनकी 4 hours की productivity railway में जा रही है traveling में. So हाउसेस आर बिल्ड अराउंड डोंबिवली. आप देखोगे रूनावाल, फिर लोढ़ा, फिर अनंतम, ये सब जगह पे दे आर डेवलपिंग ओनली हाउसेस. देयर इज नो IT पार्क, नो बिजनेस पार्क आर डेवलप्ड इन नियर बाय, एंड कनेक्टिविटी ऑफ डोंबिवली इज जीरो राइट नाउ. सो वी नीड टू गेट गुड कनेक्टिविटी इन डोंबिवली. And IT sector or banking sector, commercial hubs, business park, type of infrastructure should be developed in Dombivali. And for education also, we don't have a good medical college, we don't have a good engineering college in Dombivali. The students from Dombivali need to travel to Mumbai for each and every need of them. So that is, this all chaos has been created in the last 15 years. So people are thinking of Parivartan this time. So let's hope for the Parivartan this time.
And I hear you've also been hosting Instagram lives.
Yes.
You are a young leader. You are trying to, I believe, connect with the youth. If you can tell us more about that.
Instagram lives have been a good success for me. I get good questions on that. The leader who is leading this constituency, when he goes to societies and goes to meet to people, he asks people to close their phones. His police bodyguards ask people to close their phones. उनके कैमरास बंद करवाए जाते हैं. तो आई थॉट कि लोगों को एक अप्रोचेबल पॉलिटिशियन चाहिए. पीपल नीड अ अप्रोचेबल पॉलिटिशियन हु कैन बी अप्रोच्ड इजीली. सो आई एम डूइंग दिस फेसबुक लाइव्स, इंस्टाग्राम लाइव्स, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लाइव आई एम गेटिंग गुड क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द पीपल एंड गुड फीडबैक ऑल्सो. People are very happy कि our leader should be approachable. I am the only candidate in the constituency who has printed his original mobile number on the leaflet of mine. मैंने मेरा खुद का नंबर डाला हुआ है. मुझे फोन्स आते हैं ज़्यादा, बहुत तकलीफ भी होती है, बट इट इज़ गुड फॉर मी कि मुझे लोगों से रॉ फीडबैक मिल रहा है. और मैंने उस दिन एक सोसाइटी में व्हेन आई वेंट फॉर द मीटिंग पीपल, आई सेड कि मैं रात को 2 बजे भी फ़ोन उठाता हूँ. तो एक बंदे ने मुझे रात को 2 बजे फ़ोन किया
टेस्ट करने के लिए.
हाँ, टेस्ट करने के लिए. और ही सेड लाइक दैट की नाही मी चेक करत होतो तुम्ही रात्री फोन उचलता की नाही. सो दिस सिचुएशन इज ऑल्सो देयर. बट एक ऐसा कॉल हो सकता है बट व्हाट कॉल्स आई एम गेटिंग इन होल डे, मुझे लगता है कि डोंबिवली में बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स है वो सॉल्व होने चाहिए. सो आई एम गेटिंग रॉ डेटा एंड इट इज गुड. फेसबुक लाइव से मुझे यंग लोगों से कनेक्ट होने को मिलता है. आई एम गेटिंग गुड कनेक्ट एंड गेटिंग गुड नंबर्स ऑल्सो. सो आई एम थिंकिंग कि in future also I'll continue Facebook lives and Instagram lives.
And what is the biggest influence on you, if you could name a leader who has greatly influenced you or your campaigning style?
Uddhav Thackeray is a fatherly figure. He's very polite, gentle, and he's very appreciating politician. अगर कुछ आप अच्छा काम करोगे, he'll appreciate you.
अच्छा.
When I'm doing good work in Dombivali, he's always been a backbone for us young politicians. And my father was mayor of this city. When I completed my graduation, I started working with him. My mother said कि अभी तो तेरी छुट्टियाँ शुरू हो गई हैं, तो why don't you go with your father? तभी वो मेयर थे. तो I just started going with him. मैं गाड़ी में पीछे बैठता था और उनके साथ जाता था. तो that was a good learning session for me, 1.5 years. So I admire my father also because he taught me each and everything of politics. And Uddhav Thackeray is a fatherly figure who has been a strong person who is standing behind me, and because of him only we are working in Maharashtra strongly. कितनी तोड़फोड़ हो गई, कितने अभी नाउ तो आई एम गेटिंग नोटिसेस फ्रॉम पुलिस कि मेरे जो कलीग्स हैं उनको तड़ीपार किया जा रहा है, उनको नोटिसेस दिए जा रहे हैं, उनको प्रेशर किया जा रहा है. यहाँ तक सिचुएशन आ गई है कि वेरेवर आई गो इन सोसाइटी एंड मीट पीपल, आफ्टर दैट उनके लोग जाते हैं वहाँ पर एंड दे से कि तुमने मीटिंग कैसे दिया, तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मीटिंग देने. तो दिस इज द सिचुएशन. बट डोंबिवली पीपल आर वेरी intelligent people. I think this time they will change the whole scenario in Dombivali.
And if Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena, MVA do win elections, you think more people will cross over?
Yes, of course. More people will cross over also, and there will be a good situation in Maharashtra. Maharashtra में जो लोगों को चाहिए वो सरकार आएगी, तो people will also be very happy for the government.
And one of my last questions, Dipesh, is speaking of the larger Maharashtra elections, do you think that whoever wins, that is going to seal the fate of the Shiv Senas? Who is the real Shiv Sena?
This is a very difficult situation in Maharashtra now. This is the one and only one election where there is a split between two major parties of state in Maharashtra. And this is first election, general election after Lok Sabha. And in Lok Sabha election, people have voted seeing Modi's face, right? People have voted in Maharashtra seeing Modi's face. Now this election is of what has happened before 2.5 years. This election will show कि लोगों को ये पसंद आया है कि नहीं आया है. So ये election उद्धव ठाकरे की है, ये election शरद पवार की है. We are thinking this is the election of Sharad Pawar and this is the election of Uddhav Thackeray. People have liked or not liked what has happened 2 years before. So people will show this in this election.
But if they don't get enough seats to form a majority, how do you think it's going to impact the future of this Shiv Sena?
I think future of Shiv Sena will be in difficulty, but I think personally Maharashtra will go in difficulty. If this splits, this fractions, ये जो सिचुएशन निर्माण हुई है, अगर इसके खिलाफ लोग नहीं वोट करेंगे तो विल थिंक कि लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है. एंड फिर महाराष्ट्र जो आज तक देश को दिशा दिखाता है, दैट विल कम इन अ पॉलिटिकल क्राइसिस आई थिंक.
क्योंकि लोग में भी ये काफी हम जब ग्राउंड पे जाते हैं, एक वर्ड बहुत लोग यूज करते हैं, खिचड़ी. महाराष्ट्र में खिचड़ी हो गई है पॉलिटिशियंस की, क्योंकि हम जिसको वोट देते हैं इलेक्शंस के पहले मतलब अलायंस किसी और. तो इट्स डोंट यू थिंक इट्स अनफेयर टू द वोटर?
दिस इज अनफेयर टू अ वोटर, दिस इज अनफेयर टू पब्लिक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. जिन पार्टियों को जिसने वोट किया वो वहीं पे रहने चाहिए. बट महाराष्ट्र में आप देखोगे तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज आल्सो नॉट गिवन द डिसीजन ऑन दिस. It was fair if Supreme Court would have given the decision against this split, and क्योंकि पॉलिटिकल पार्टी का अस्तित्व नहीं रहेगा अगर इफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज आर बीन नॉट बाउंडेड इनटू एक जुडिशरी में अगर उसको बॉन्डेड नहीं होगा तो देयर विल बी अ कियोस इन फ्यूचर. अगर पब्लिक आज बीजेपी को और शिंदे गुट को और अजित पवार को वोट करेगी तो ये जो आज महाराष्ट्र में हुआ है ये हर स्टेट में पूरे भारत देश में होगा. तो इट विल बी अलार्म फॉर आवर जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है भारत का,
प्रेसिडेंस बन जाएगा
भारत का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के लिए. इट विल बी अलार्मिंग सिचुएशन. तो ये अलार्मिंग सिचुएशन नहीं आने के लिए लोगों को महाविकास आघाड़ी को वोट करना चाहिए ऐसा मुझे लगता है.
And lastly, Dipesh, I want to ask you about one of the favorite topics of this election. This time has been Gautam Adani. मतलब MVA हो या महायुति, Gautam Adani सबके favorite है. Love him or hate him. But recently also, I don't know if you saw, Ajit Pawar made a statement to us saying that Gautam Adani was part of the negotiations with NCP 5 years ago, and there is now a lot of back and forth happening. So, since you were part of the Eknath Shinde government until recently, what is the role that Gautam Adani has in Mahayuti?
No, Gautam Adani is a businessman. He should behave like a businessman. When businessman becomes a politician, so the situation of that state or that country becomes very difficult. I'll tell you one Gautam Adani's one progress in Kalyan Dombivali. His relation with Kalyan Dombivali, I'll tell you. Kalyan has got one NRC company. It's a very big company. It was a national rayon company. जो NRC जो company है, जो it was situated in Kalyan. It has got 400 acres of land. So that land parcel in 2018 has been given to Gautam Adani. The costing of land was 10,000 crores, and it was given him in 400 crores. So each and every part of Maharashtra, Adani is influencing. So I think this is my thing, my personal thinking, कि businessmen should not get involved in politics. They should be fair with each and every political party. They should carry on their businesses. They should take our country forward. They should not look into politics who is कि कौन हमको ज़्यादा सपोर्ट करेगा, हम इस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को सपोर्ट करेंगे तो ये हमारे लिए फायदेमंद होगा. तो थिंकिंग ऑफ दैट गौतम अडानी हैज़ गॉट इन्वॉल्व इन ऑल दिस सिचुएशन, एंड आई थिंक कि ही शुड कम आउट ऑफ दिस.
Thank you so much, Dipesh, for speaking to us.